Alright. Welcome back, Gales. I'm Rocky DePaolo, joined by Johnny Diaz, our basketball guru here. Now, Johnny, granted, it's only 2 days the NBA season started, but there's one team in my mind that catches my opinion that's playing so phenomenally, and that's the Chicago Bulls.
Say it again.
Chicago Bulls.
The Chicago Bulls.
Yeah,
okay.
Chicago.
No, but you know what? I'm really happy. I mean, this team is an incredible team, but in order to be an incredible team, they have to have D-Rose stay healthy. But
Kind of looks like Rip Hamilton with that mask.
oh, you know what's funny? I mentioned that too. But I'm just happy to see him back on the court. I mean, he did a phenomenal job against Cleveland. You know, he scored 18, and then against Brooklyn he scored 15. But he looks good. He looks comfortable. He looks like the D-Rose that I think that what we used to see when he was an MVP caliber.
Plus, you throw in Jimmy Butler in there.
Yeah.
You know, that's a dynamic 1-2 punch right there. Dynamic backcourt.
Jimmy Butler, folks. Jimmy Butler is definitely on the rise. I mean,
yeah.
You talk about a player is taking a big role at a young age. You know, I mean, normally players can't take it within his range. You know, but he's taking it to another level.
But you got also, you know, you think about it. D Rose and Jimmy Butler, they can be one of the best duos in the NBA. They're up there with Stephen Curry and Klay Thompson, or Bradley Beal and John Wall. You know.
Yeah.
Even my Rockets with James Harden and Ty Lawson.
Yeah. Oh, it's James Harden and Ty Lawson. I mean, that's a great pickup. Ty Lawson's an incredible player.
They lost last night, but they didn't have Dwight, so.
No, that's all good.
Yeah.
But, you know, it's just the beginning of the season. You know, you just kind of get a feeling of what players can bring. You know, if they learn something new, they're going to use it. So it's just exciting that basketball's back, and I'm just happy that the Chicago Bulls look pretty good. I really want them. I just want one championship from D-Rose. That's all I want. And I know it's going to be hard.
Be the first one since the Jordan era.
Yeah.
The Bulls won a title.
It's time for the Bulls to get. It's time for Shot-Town to get a championship back in Chicago. So.
But one thing just want to throw in, one thing that stood out to me. Now, granted, it's only 2 games, but one thing that stood out to me with the Chicago Bulls is that they shoot so dominantly with the basketball. Like here with the stats. In the first game against the Cavaliers, they shot 48% from the field and 37% for 3. You know, granted it's 37%, but you know the 3 ball.
Yeah,
it's a slimmer chance.
And average is like about 41%.
40, yeah.
So that's really good.
And against the Nets, they shot 54% for 50, and then 50% from 3. So you know if they can shoot the basketball consistently, maybe they could contend with the Cavaliers and maybe the Wizards for the Eastern Conference Finals, or to go to the finals. You know.
Yeah. Like I said, in order for that to happen, D Rose has to stay healthy, and if he's not healthy, it's just all hell breaks loose.
You know, I think for all D Rose fans, you don't want like another bizarre injury, or another bizarre thing happening to him.
I mean,
like this past month, you know, when he got hit in the face or elbowed in the face accidentally, you know, and he had to get surgery.
And people have to give him respect. I mean, most players, you know, they don't have that heart for the game. He has so much passion for the game, so he's a fighter. You know, he's always going to come back. He doesn't believe what the media has to say. He doesn't believe what other people have to say. He believes in himself. He understands that he is the only person that can fail at this.
Right.
Because if you don't have the right mindset and you don't believe it, it won't happen for you.
You know, I just want to throw in one more thing. You know, this is the 20th anniversary of the greatest team in the NBA, in the history of the NBA. And that was the 1995-1996 Chicago Bulls, where they went 72 and 10.
I don't think that's ever going to be broken.
That will never happen again.
That will never be broken.
This Bulls team can match that Bulls team?
No, absolutely.
I mean, hey, they can contend. They certainly can contend. Granted, it's only 2 games, but they can contend.
Yeah.
From what I'm seeing, from what I'm observing.
Yeah. I mean, that team you can't touch. You can't touch. You know, that team was incredible, with Jordan, Scottie Pippen,
Dennis
Rodman. Yeah. Talk about a player that everybody wants to be Jordan, you know, but not everybody can be Jordan. Everybody has a unique talent to bring to the team. Yeah, Steve Kerr.
Yeah.
I mean, people got to realize you have to play within your own role, and that's what that team did, and that's why they went 72-10.
Also, the triangle worked there in Chicago.
Absolutely,
It doesn't work in New York so much these days.
Oh, New York needs a lot of help. They need circles. Not just kidding.
Or squares.
Or squares, or any other shape but a triangle, because it's not working for them. So.
But it's a good start for Derrick Rose and the Bulls, though. They can certainly be a title contender this year.
Yeah.
I don't know if they I don't want to say they're not going to win, because anything can happen in sports.
Yeah, absolutely.
Even the Minnesota Timberwolves can win a championship. It's not real. It's not impossible, but it could. It's not realistic, but it's possible.
But one thing about the Timberwolves, they're very, very young, but with a veteran that this is won championships, and he's witnessed 2 championships. So
their team that can be in the uprise, though.
Yeah. That team is definitely up on the uprise.
But I think the Bulls team, this Bulls team's ready to win. They're ready to win now.
Yeah, and I said it last year. I thought they were gonna have a good chance, but you got to stop LeBron James. He's gonna be in the way. I think there's gonna be other teams in the way as well. Like my sleeper team for the East is the Miami Heat. You can't. People are sleeping on them.
No, they drafted Justice Winslow. That's,
you see that dunk he did yesterday?
Yeah, it was awesome.
Oh my goodness, that should have been the Knicks pick. That right there should have been the Knicks pick.
Granted, they won. Porzingis had 11 points last night.
I think he has 16.
Or 16. And Melo had 11. Yeah.
Yeah.
But
so
he could be an integral part to that team.
Yeah, absolutely. I'm just excited for this season because now it's like it's balanced. Everybody has either at least a superstar on the team or an all-star.
If the Bulls want home court advantage, they gotta win out, or I wouldn't say win out, but take advantage of their schedule and win majority of their games by say beginning of February, around when the Super Bowl starts, because with the Kyrie Irving injury for the Cavaliers, he's not coming back to late January.
Yeah.
So if you're the Bulls, you got to take advantage of this opportunity.
Yeah,
Kyrie's one of the few point guards that can just flat out ball.
Yeah. But give Cleveland a problem, not for Chicago. So that way you won't have to face them. If they make it to the Eastern Conference, then you'll face them.
Let Cleveland, what do you call it? Let Cleveland come to your court.
Yeah.
Don't go to theirs, in terms of the home court. Let them come to your court, and you just finish them out there.
Yep.
If it gets to that point.
Yep.
But you got to take advantage of these next 2-3 months.
Absolutely.
You got it. It's imperative.
Because when Kyrie Irving's back, that team's going to...
Because the team is good now, despite, not having Kyrie, because they have Mo Williams.
Yeah, that was about to say.
But when he comes back, he's gonna put him over that hump, though. So don't let it be a close race when he gets back.
Absolutely.
Have a good marginal lead,
Very, very true.
But
gotta stay excited because it's NBA season. So.
Season just started, and we're hoping for a lot of excitement this year.
Oh, absolutely.
Yeah, every Thursday night now we have football and basketball.
Yep.
So now we can flip back and forth.
I can't wait.
Yeah.
Can't wait.
Should be a fun year.
Absolutely.
I'm Rocky DePala. He's Johnny Diaz. Have a great day, gals.